Comoros Modern Media Center.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be with you today talking about the Islamic finance. The Islamic finance is the finance of ethic, is the finance which is using the Sharia and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam aspect. I mean, what the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has done, and the Sunnah. The Islamic finance is one of the finance that is looking for the person, I mean the client, but is not immediately thinking about itself, but is thinking about a client, I mean sharing the profit and loss, which is a little bit different between the conventional banks. Yeah, thank you very much. There is, I can say right now, we have England, they are using Islamic finance. We have France, France are using Islamic finance, and United States of America right now also. There is some banks in United States of America which are using the Islamic finance. So, and African countries also. There is so many countries which are using this instrument, new model instrument of Islam of finance. Right now, I can say that more than 15 countries and all over the world are using the Islamic finance. Okay, the difference between Islamic finance and conventional banks. Islamic finance is sharing the profit and loss. The Islamic finance prohibits the riba, which is called interest. The Islamic finance doesn't accept the investment in pork and prostitutions and the gun. The Islamic finance doesn't accept also the investment in the armament. And this is the part of the Islamic finance. It makes a difference between it and the conventional bank. And the Islamic finance also one of the difference between it and the conventional banks. The Islamic finance is giving the opportunities to the clients on when they are getting a loss, so they are going to participate also. They're going to lose when their client has lost. So this is among the difference which is made between the Islamic finance and the conventional banks. Thank you very much. I can understand that when Comoros has accepted the Islamic finance, so conventional bank will have some problem. This is I can understand, but it's not because it's not like the Islamic finance doesn't make profit. The Islamic bank doesn't make interest, but it's making profit. And there is the difference between profit and interest. When we're talking about interest, is that the bank will charge whenever you lose amount up from the capital. I mean, with the bank lend you money, let's say 10,000 euro. When you're returning that amount, you have to return with an interest, I mean in a difference from the 10,000 euro. This amount is called interest. Now, the Islamic bank, they are going to working with you, and after working, they will realize that you have get profit. So from this profit, Islamic bank will take his part as per his participation, and you client, you will take your part as per your participation. But it's not like you only money that you give me whenever I get lost, but I should pay. So I understand that if people say that the Islamic bank will, will make making closing the conventional bank in Comoros is not because right now in Emirate, in Dubai, there is Islamic bank and there is conventional bank. In United Kingdom, in England, there is Islamic bank, there is conventional bank. So make sure that the conventional bank will be there and Islamic bank will be there, and they both sides they will work, because it's not like Islamic bank will not take interest so that he will not get any profit. Yes, he will get a profit, but it will be another lecture test. We will try to make people understand how the Islamic bank work and making profit without passing through the interest. There is some stages that Comoros have to take in order to implement the Islamic finance in Comoros. The first of all, the Central Bank of Comoros has to have regulations. A regulation has to be there. Also, it should have the Sharia board. Sharia board, those are the parts of intelligence professor in Islamic rules, and professors in conventional banks and business and management that are going to see and to be sure that the bank which are using the Islamic product is using as per the Islamic rules, as per the compliance of the Islam. Third thing, we should have a institution, jurisdiction. We have to have the jurisprudence, the jurisdiction that it's going to receive whenever the bank has some problems with his clients. So they're going to have these people that are going to to give the reason, to give them for one of the both sides. Thank you very much. The advantages of the Islamic finance and is, first of all, it's sharing profit and loss. Second is beside his clients. He's never leave the clients to go into do whatever he wants, so he may lose the money. But the Islamic finance is going to be beside him to give advising and to go for evaluating what he's doing. This is the one of the very important thing. Second is that the Islamic finance is the ethical financing. It gives the advantage of the society. It doesn't only looking for the money, but also is looking for the goods. The goods, the good life of his or her clients. The little bit problem which I can say that right now that which is in Islamic finance is that there is some risk which has not right now getting solved. Getting solutions. There is, like let's say, for instance, the risk of the jurisprudence, the risk of the justice, which is in all of the countries. Like in Comoros, we don't have developed these kind of institutions. If we don't have justice, a good justice which can be able to judge a Islamic product, so it will be one of the issue that will challenge the Islamic finance in Comoros. Thank you. Comoros has taken a very big time. I think that this question has to be asked to the government of Comoros and also the central bank of Comoros. They should answer this question. I could not know why exactly make the country take a long time to introduce the Islamic product in Comoros.
Comoros Modern Media Center.